How's it going? It's Dr. Craig Marion here at One Spine Chiropractic. Today we're going to be discussing migraines and how debilitating migraines can be. Unfortunately, one person in every 4 households suffers from a migraine. As well, those migraine sufferers, unfortunately, 85% of them tend to be women. So if you know anyone that's suffering from a migraine, get them into our office. We specialize in that. One of the reasons we specialize in migraines is because I personally have had issues with migraines in the past. When I was in undergrad school, I would have a migraine or a headache literally every night after I would study. So we tried to figure out going to neurologists, medical doctors, see what was going on. Pills, shots didn't help me. Until one time, a family member said, "Have I ever tried chiropractic?" I had never been to a chiropractor before. And after that one session, my headache got better. After a few sessions, my migraines went away for good. So before that, I was able to study maybe 30, 45-minute increments, had to take a break, do that again. That went on for about a year and a half when I was in undergrad school here at Texas Tech. So once I got things adjusted properly, migraines went away for good. I actually switched my degree. I went to going from pre-dental to pre-chiropractic and got into chiropractic school to pursue a career in chiropractic because of how much that helped me with my migraines and my headaches. So we take migraines very serious here and get great results. As chiropractors, what we do for migraines is actually we treat a condition called a subluxation. So a subluxation is a word that tells us we have a bone that gets misaligned. Once that bone gets misaligned, it puts pressure on your nerve. And unfortunately, the brain and the body communicate via the nerves. So when there's pressure on that nerve, you're going to get some interference and some signals that are not talking to the brain, triggering some of the migraines. A lot of times these top 2 bones, your atlas and your axis, also affect blood supply. When those bones get misaligned, they might be putting pressure on the nerve, communicating how that blood is supplying to the brain and down that body. So what we want to do is do a thorough evaluation to see if it's a chiropractic condition that we could help with your migraines. Sometimes these migraines may be coming from hormones, they may be coming from stress, from dietary issues. We could guide you in the right direction with that. But if it's a musculoskeletal issue like a subluxation, chiropractic is actually the best treatment for migraines. We have several patients that have seen tons of other doctors with no relief, and we get great relief here with naturally doing treatment for migraines. So what we do at our office is actually the One Spine process. So first of all, we'll get you in here for a consultation to get a good history of what's going on with your migraines and what could have triggered them and what stresses might have been happening causing these migraines. Once we get that thorough history, what we'll do a series of tests, be it neurological testing, orthopedic testing, chiropractic tests to figure out if there's any positive signs leading to some of the answers that we need. Once we find some red signs or some positive signs, what we'll typically do is get you into our examination room and take some x-rays because we don't want to take any chances with your health here. We don't want to have any red flags arise with these x-rays. So we're very thorough here. Our main goal is to keep you safe. Secondary, we want to get you the relief we need and actually fix the problem. So a lot of times when you go to your medical doctor or your neurologist, they're covering up the symptoms. Unfortunately, covering up the symptoms doesn't fix the problem. All it does is gives you temporary relief. So what we want to do is get to that root cause by doing these tests, doing these films to get the answers we need to fix the problem. And as chiropractors, our best weapon to treat migraines is a chiropractic adjustment. As we mentioned before, when you get a bone misaligned, that puts pressure on the nerve, causes pain, inflammation, and irritation. That's going to lead to the migraines and the headaches. So what we want to do is get that bone back in place, take pressure off the nerve so the body could heal and feel well. Once we get that bone back in place, we'll figure out how many adjustments we need to get that corrected. A lot of times, some nerves that are impinging may be coming from a disc issue. So we treat disc issues here. So what we want to do is evaluate your x-ray and do those orthopedic testing and see if there's a disc that's bulging or herniating that we might need some spinal decompression with. Doing the spinal decompression, we'll put some actual stress off that body, let that disc suck back in, get pressure off the nerve, and actually correct that problem. If it's not a disc issue, if it's more musculoskeletal issue with tight muscles, there's several things we can do here for that. With our hands, we actually do some manual therapy to release some of those trigger points. We have laser therapy that's a lot less invasive, that all you do is get that laser in that trigger point relaxes, let those muscles relax. A recent treatment that we've added to our office is actually shockwave therapy. We'll find those muscles that are tight in the suboccipital area, maybe down that levator scap, and what we'll do is get that shockwave machine that breaks up some of that scar tissue and adhesions, gets everything reset that way. Another thing that we do for soft tissue, and we're probably going to be doing by the time you've seen this video, is offer acupuncture. Dr. Craddock is actually going to come and join our office pretty soon and join us to offer acupuncture. So Dr. Haddock is great with that. She's been doing that for about 15 years, and we're excited to get her on board to help you out as well. If it's not coming from a muscular issue, if it's coming from something else, we'll evaluate that thoroughly. One of the things we like to do here as well is rehab, because not only do we want to fix a problem for now, we want to fix it for long term. So what we're going to do is do a thorough muscle testing, evaluation, and see where imbalances you're having in your muscles, what weaknesses you're having, so we can put together a plan for you to get done here in office and transition that plan at home. That way, as well as we're getting you feeling better at home, we want to keep you better. We don't want you to come here 3-4 days a week for the rest of your life. We want to get you feeling better, and then you maintain it with stuff doing it at home and helping us out as well. So these are some of the options we have here at our office to get you the relief you need. But more importantly, if you're having these issues, debilitating, keeping you from doing things you want with your family or at work, give our office a call. We'll take a look and see what we need to get you feeling better and actually fix the problem instead of just treating the symptoms. Thank you.